Hello everyone, Shane here, and welcome back to Asoareo Xtras. Now, I know this video might be a little weird for some people out there who found me on some other videos, or found me on a GTA 6 video, like, oh wow, I thought you were a GTA channel or anywhere on those lines. No, on this channel, I do whatever I want. I will talk about whatever I want. I will post whatever I want. I will post scrapped content from my main channel, which, by the way, go check that channel out. And also, I will just post commentary videos like this, talking about, for example, the FNAF PTB and the FNAF chapter we got today, which honestly is a lot of fun. I didn't even play the PTB, but I do generally think I would sit my ass on that damn PTB probably all day if I did. So thank God I'm not able to play it. But, like I just said, today we were talking about the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter that is coming to Dead by Daylight. So Hobby Share insists about the Five Nights at Freddy's chapter. Inside of this chapter, we are going to be getting Five Nights at Freddy's 3's Springtrap. He's pretty cool, honestly. I think this is the best he's ever looked in anything. Like, just the minute details of him and just the way he looks and his animations, and like whenever he grabs you with the fire axe and pulls you around and jump scares you. Yeah, I will say this right off the bat too. I am a little sad that the jump scares aren't actually technically jump scares. They're just him screaming at you. I guess that makes sense. I don't generally know how what they would have interpreted jump scares into the game. Maybe, I don't know. Like, the only thing in here that is technically really a jump scare is the ending of his Mory, which we will get into later on. And when you go through the doors and you catch a survivor just lacking inside there, trying to look at cameras, trying to catch you, which is also something we will also get into. But honestly, besides that, that's my only nitpick about this guy. Honestly, like, the jump scares not really being a factor into the gameplay of him. Besides that, he looks fucking fun. He looks like, to my honest opinion, besides Chucky and Ghostface, I might be dick riding a tad bit and glazing even those two, but this might be the best licensed chapter we ever had in Dead by Daylight. Like, it's not even a thing of me even glazing. Even other people agree with me and think the same, because this is a chapter that people have been waiting for like a bunch of years. Like, even when I first started playing this game back in like 2020 with the Resident Evil chapter, because that's what got me into the game. Like, ever since the first Resident Evil chapter with Nemesis, I generally sit there like, wow, if they can do Nemesis, they can do Springtrap. It's not impossible. But I really just sit there thinking like, damn, how long is this going to take? And sure enough, it took like 5 years ever since I started playing the damn game. So I legit went through my whole teenage life pretty much waiting for this damn chapter to come out. So let's talk about his power and what he does. The first thing he does is, of course, his M1 attack, or, as people would call it, his main attack, which is his, main weapon, which is his knife. But besides his, his knife being his main attack, his secondary attack is his fire axe. Now, I know a lot of people thought that was going to be his main thing. I did as well. But no, it is his secondary thing. Now, with the fire axe, you can throw it and, basically mark survivors. Like, basically, it's like a radar kind of thing. Like a UAV in a way you can use it as, if you really want to. But the main way I really see people using it as is just basically as Huntress's axe, which you can throw it at survivors. It gets stuck on their back, and you can chase after them. And, survivors can get it off their back while they're being chased by you. But whenever you throw the axe onto the survivors, you get like a kind of like boost. Like, it's almost like Springtrap like notices that he hits a survivor, and he gets like a boost of energy to chase them, which is really cool. And if you can catch up to the survivors and press an action button, I don't know what button it is, so don't ask me, because it's not on console yet or anything, so I don't know what button it would be, because I play on console. You can grab the survivor, turn them around, and just basically just pick them up instantly. So you won't have to go through like a bullshit animation of having to, knock them down, sling the knife, and then pick them up. You just grab them, turn them around, scream at them, and then pick them up and go and put them on a hook. That is generally a cool idea, but I do generally see people not really using his axe like that. I see people using his axe like Huntress, which is not entirely a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Like, it's something that's there, and they made it the way it is, and I do generally think it will be better used as Huntress's axe, which is, if someone's looping you for long enough and you're getting fucking tired of it, yeet that bitch over a pallet. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Anytime someone gets, very fucking annoying over a pallet and just tries looping me like they're the fucking best player in the game, or they crouch, well, bitch, you get a fire axe right to the head. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're getting fire axed. I'm not gonna let you live. And now, Springtrap's secondary power is that every time you spawn in that Springtrap, there are these security doors, pretty much like from the games, and they also have cameras on them. The survivors can go up to them and basically go in them and use them to, tell their friends where you are, so that, they aren't blind on where you are, so that you can't just use the doors to tell their friends where you are. But you can walk through those doors, catch them lacking, grab them at instant, pretty much like instant knock them, and put them on your shoulders and hook them. Or you can just use those doors actually use them and is using the teleport like Alien, which is pretty cool. I think that is a pretty unique thing. Not really unique, but the way that they're mismatching killers, like they're using Huntress's fire at well not fire axe, but they're using Huntress's axe ability on Springtrap, but they're using it in a cool way so that you can use it as a radar kinda. And I forgot to mention this as well. They kind of are making sure that you can't use the axe like Huntress's because the way he throws it, the projectile is so fucking heavy. Like you can't even throw it over like I think over 100 meters. Like the axe just drops to the ground instantly, which I guess makes sense because it has that ability to be like a radar. So I guess you wouldn't want to lob it across the map and be able to tell people across the map. Hopefully there is like a thing where there's an add-on where it can increase the range of where you can throw it. That'd be pretty cool. But I wouldn't know because I haven't seen any of the add-ons. There are a couple things of him I haven't seen. The only thing I have seen of him that is like loadout based is his perks and his lore, which I do think they did his lore pretty well as well. I don't think there was much to do. Like I think generally the best way they could have done it is the way they did it, which was just he woke up from being spring locked. He didn't know what to do. He heard in his mind kids playing, so he of course got up and went and like moved even if it hurt, even if it hurt, and went to the kitchen and saw the fog and was like, oh well shit, well whatever, I guess I'll go. He was like, yeah, whatever. I guess I have fun, I guess. Like, I don't know. I do like the fact that Springtrap is having fun in here, but there is a part of me that does kind of look at that and think, would he really have fun here? Like, I think at some guards he would, but at the same time, though, I don't think he'd enjoy it as much as Chucky will or as much as Ghostface would. I think he'd kind of be more like a Michael Myers or, nah, I don't know about that. I don't know what other killers in the game have that, tomb lore where they're okay to be there, but they don't enjoy it as much. I guess Oni, I think, is one of them. I'm not sure. Some Dead by Daylight enthusiasts, oh my god, can tell me, basically who are the killers that like being there kind of, but don't like being there because of a reason. I think it is kind of Springtrap, secretly. Like, he doesn't really like being there because he's trapped inside the body of the animatronic, but he doesn't really want to much. I'm pretty sure that's a thing, right? Springtrap doesn't really want to be in the body. I'm not sure. I don't really remember much. The FNAF lore is so fucking weird to me nowadays. Like, I only remember 1 through 4. Past that, I don't really care much. I'm not gonna lie. And now on to the Moria Springtrap. I do definitely think it's probably one of the coolest things for him. Now, I've seen some people say that it's goofy, it's dumb, it doesn't match him, which in some ways I don't see what else they could have done for him. Honestly, I think this is like probably one of the best things they could have done. Like some people said, like, oh, maybe he could just put you in a suit, whatever. But it's like that would be too much of an animation, and not that either. I think this is the best way to do it. That also matches the books, but also matches the movie, so that when they give him the legendary skin, it's not entirely out of place or anything around those lines. Plus, it is still kind of a suit in a way, I guess. I don't know, but even then, I do really like the Mory because in the Mory, he literally grabs you, picks you up, and just throws you inside of the thing from the movie where it grinds you up and cuts you up. And while that's happening, the camera cuts to him while it's happening. His eyes just flutter up, like he's like, "Oh God, I did that." He's like, he's kind of proud of it, but he's like, "Oh Jesus!" Like he's like, "Okay, I didn't expect it to be like that." Sort of like it's a thing that. It's almost like Chucky in a way, or even Ghostface. They're having fun while doing it, and they're enjoying it. Chucky's Mory kind of has a little anger behind it in a way because, at the end of it, majority of the time he kicks you. He's like, all right, you fuck with the Chuck and you die. Like, majority of the time he's pissed off when he does it because it's a time coming. To him, it's a time coming for you. Like, this whole time he's been chasing you. This whole time he's been hooking you. This whole time he's been doing all this shit to you this whole trial. You've been pissing him off because he wants to already been just get you done out of the way because, he has that when to get it done mentality, whatever you call it. Like, he has that mentality of like, oh my god, I gotta get everyone gone out of my way. I gotta get everyone done. Like, Andy is one of the people in his life that he never got to, and he's really upset that he's never gotten to. So that it really digs at him. So yeah, it is a thing that I'm glad with Springtrap. They're taking his lore, they're taking his story, and they're incorporating it inside of his Mory, where he somewhat enjoys it, but there are moments where he gets shocked at what he can do to him for himself, and it's crazy. He is one of the most unique killers in this game, and I generally cannot wait to see him added onto the roster. It is so really weird to me to think that in Dead by Daylight, ever since I started playing, we've had Chucky, we've had so many different killers like him join the game. That is so weird. Like, I can't even imagine if they thought they were gonna get to this point with Dead by Daylight where we'd have Springtrap, Chucky, Ghostface, Michael Myers, Bubba, and people like Demogorgon or Alien. Like that just sounds fucking dumb. Like to my opinion, that like not to be mean or anything, but that doesn't sound like Fortnite. Like it really does sound like Fortnite, where it's just the most dumbest shit and the most dumbest vast of characters. Like I can't wait to be playing a Springtrap chasing around Nicolas Cage. Like, oh my god, man, that just sounds dumb, but it does sound kind of cool though. Probably listening to Springtrap chase Leon or whatever, that would be kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool. But yeah, as been Shane, guys, let me know what y'all thought about the FNAF chapter of Dead by Daylight. I know it isn't fully out for everyone yet. It is still a public test build for PC only until like the beginning or middle of June. I hope to God that they change the release date and they make it sooner, because honestly, I don't think I can wait this long. Like, this looks too much fun. I really do want to make some content on this. So expect probably some DVD videos on my main channel and probably some on this channel as well. I will probably be doing a 2v8 video with Jacob soon. That'll probably be posted soon, or the ghoul video I recorded. I'm not sure if I'm not gonna put on the beep deep doop. I'm not sure if that's gonna be posted on this channel or the main channel, but probably the main channel, because I honestly do enjoy that video quite a bit. But yeah, it's been Shane, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below on the FNAF chapter. Yeah, it's been Shane, guys. Be humble, be kind, and I will see you all on my main channel, and I will see you all later. Peace.